A very good afternoon to you all. Last year, I had spoken about our journey through trust, transformation, and tenacity. We have had a good run during the year, reassuring us that we are in the right direction. Progressing the agenda, we heightened the activities under the banner Transforming to Grow. I will touch upon them briefly under 3 R's this time: rejuvenating the brand and the team, being a responsible citizen, and revenue growth. First, about rejuvenation of the brand and the team. We operate in a cluttered market with 198 players at the last count, vying for a piece of the pie. However, we have the unique bragging rights of 48 years of heritage. Very few can claim that. Our long standing is a proof enough that we are seen as credible suppliers in the deep recesses of customers' minds spanning 3 generations. We gave a refreshing new look to our packs, and they started trumpeting about our heritage legacy. Changing times calls for changing approach. As you would have seen, our new logo depicts transformation. Our new pretty packs catch the eyes, while the product promise imprinted on the pack satisfies the minds of the consumers. Right quality at right price, kaam wahi, daam sahi, is what we commit. Being frugal, we did not splurge on advertising. Instead, we chose the path of digital focused marketing activities. And as you would have seen in the AV, we entered into a partnership with Honda Motorcycle and Scooters India Private Limited. Honda is world's #1 brand and India's second largest two-wheeler company with over 50 million happy customers. That's 5 crores. You are aware of our partnership with global multi-energy company Repsol of Spain. It is now further strengthened with this tripartite agreement between Honda, Repsol, and GP Petroleums. It is worth highlighting that Repsol and Honda are partnering for the past 27 years in the world's premier motorcycling championship, the MotoGP. The team has won over 100 times. That's a record in itself. We are offering the same MotoGP quality lubricants for the benefit of Indian motorcycle passionates. The partnership marks our entry into the OEM-driven co-branded lubricant segment. On the people, now I have touched upon the brand. On the people front, we rapidly progress from survival struggles to revival of the business through personal touch. Informal communications replaced the formal line of command. Heart superseded the head as cheer replaced anxiety throughout the organization. We took care of our people, and they in turn took care of our business. We created a black swan moment when we chose the opposite path to the majority of the industry. We rewarded employees with increments, recognitions, promotions as per what they were deserving, while the industry was busy downsizing. We put extra money in people's pockets by cashing out accumulated leave, disbursal of variable pay, etc., to fight unforeseen expenses. Flexibility was also given in working from home and also in flexi working hours. As we develop the profit sharing concept further with the employees, I'm happy to share that the employee motivation is at all-time high, as proven by the ESAT survey. While I am the CEO designate, every employee in GP Petroleums is a CEO in his or her own right and is entrusted to run the show like an entrepreneur. Next, I touched upon the first act, and now the second one is about responsible citizen. We continued with our We Care initiative in society where we operate in all humility and modesty. Apart from supporting hospitals in procurement of PPE and medical kits, health checkup campaigns were held in transport mirrors across 26 towns and touched over 1,500 lives. COVID vaccination drive was held at the plant, and we covered not only the workers, but their spouses as well. Your company reached out to 70 children from socially challenged communities and provided them bicycles under Padega India to Badega India campaign. Lastly, about the revenue stream. Business transformation continued with focus on profit over revenue and de-risking of the business by adding trading verticals and new segments. During the year, your company clocked the highest ever revenue in the history of this company at rupees 611 crores, a growth of 23% over the previous year. PAT grew by 14% and was at rupees 17.7 crores, Net cash accruals more than doubled to rupees 32.2 crores. ROCE improved to 9.8% from 8.6%. Now, what's really heartening is revenue per employee grew by 33% to rupees 2.3 crores. This is what I call efficiency drive. Working capital cycle is at 138 days. This is partly on account of going long on raw material in a strengthening market and partly due to extended credit to customers. We see a need to improve in this area, and we have launched Operation Barrel to Dollar to improve efficiencies, and that aspect will continue. I'll not go deeper into other statistics because that's available in the annual report. I'm sure you have had a glimpse of it. In closing, I'm happy to say that despite being one of the small players, your company is one of the fastest growing in the industry. Despite the lubricant industry declining by 17%, your company grew revenue by 24%. Despite the raw material input costs going up by 100%, your company grew the profits by 23%. Despite the lockdown, your company continued to give back to society through the We Care activity. So, we are 48 years young, as young as Sachin Tendulkar, dynamic and energetic, firing on all cylinders, ready to take up the next challenge. The journey has begun, but it's a long one. And with your support, we'll get to the destination quicker. Thank you.